Then get another one.
Once you made conscious effort to sit down and learn.
Hello, welcome. My name is Kwabena Darko. Welcome to this new year 2023. 2022 was intense and it was a heavy year for all of us, but I think the end was not that bad. So as we go into 2023, these are some few things that I would want to share with you today. I want to talk about consistency. Being consistent with whatever that you set to do, following the routines, following the protocols, taking charge of the processes is what I want to talk about. Some people will set huge goals for themselves. Everybody desires to do well, but there is one thing that really keeps the success obvious and the success predictable, the success in focus, and that is your ability to focus on the key things that will bring the success, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether there is food or there is no food, whether people are with you or there is nobody with you, whether you have money or you don't have money. The very key things, the very primary things, the very fundamental things that you decide to focus on, if you can consistently, if you can follow those routines, if you can follow those activities all the time, then your success is assured. So your ability to, let's say, acquire knowledge for this year, your ability to say that I want to upgrade myself, and one of the things that you need to do in terms of you upgrading, adding value to yourself this year, is your ability to acquire knowledge. There is not going to be any change until there is knowledge. Somebody said that the seed for change is knowledge. The seed, that which is required for people to improve in their lives, is knowledge. So you have to be consistent with how you're going to acquire knowledge, financial knowledge, self-knowledge, maybe technical knowledge, professional knowledge, family knowledge, marriage, all those things. Health, particularly those who have issues with health. Your health is not going to improve if you continue to use the same old knowledge. If you continue to eat the same food, if you continue to drink the same thing, if you continue to breathe the same air, the same environment, then it's going to be difficult for your health to improve. So consistency is key. Your ability to say that I'm going to acquire this knowledge this year is key, and you use certain time to say that this is the time that I'm going to set to acquire this knowledge. So focus on the aim, focus on the vision. I want to get to this state, and these are the things that I have to do every day, every week, every month, every other month, every minute, every second, to get to where I'm going to go to. So don't worry so much about what others think. The moment you set to think, you set something for yourself, the people, family and friends and enemies will have job to do, and a lot of the times they will be telling you things that may be contrary to where you want to go. And so don't that disturb you. Don't let those disturb you. Focus on the very activities that you need to focus on to get to the vision. Anytime you set any dream, make sure that you are following the very things, the very steps, the very protocols that you set for yourself, and that is how you get to the goal. So identify critical things that you have to do, and I'm saying that knowledge acquisition is one of it, and the other thing is skill acquisition, being able to have the right skills that will help you to get to where you want to go. This year I want to be in property development. I want to build maybe 3 houses. The very things that you have to be consistent in for that vision to become a reality, those things you do every day. Whether you are sick or you're not sick, whether you're tired or you're not tired, there are things that you must always do. And the moment you do them, you follow the routines, you follow the things that you have told yourself to do, you will get to where you hope to get to. So if you want to build businesses, the same thing. This year if you want to start a business, there are things that you must focus on. There are things that you must stop doing. There are things that you must do. So if your friends are going to sit at under the tree to play dummy, if you want to build a business, then you cannot be consistent in that. You have to be consistent in so then you have to get the people who want to buy the product that you want to sell, or you have to get people who will help you to produce what you want to sell. How do you get the market? How do you get money? How do you even employ people? Where are you going to take the office? Those things you must. And when you go and somebody says that no, we can't give you, you don't just say that I have tried, I'm tired, I can't. Because when the consistency said that it helps you to overcome the difficulties and the challenges and the problems and the mistakes that you are bound to make. So you started a thing and the thing dropped. You started a thing and something else that you didn't even expect happen. What are you going to do? The very things that you must do to gather momentum and to force and to push forward. Those are the things that you must pay attention to. So consistency in your become financially successful this year or next year. There are things that you must focus on. Where are you going to get the income, the cash to flow in? How much are you going to preserve? How much are you going to save? How much are you going to put in something that will multiply? If you set routine for that and you follow that, that is consistency. And a lot of the times, if you're building any relationship, if you're building any team, if you're putting any force together, and the people don't follow their word, they don't follow what they say, then you cannot get results. If you're looking for a business partner, look for somebody who follow it, because then you can rely on them. So consistent people are people that you can rely on. You can depend on them. You can plan something with them, and you are sure that they are going to deliver their part. And that's how you get results. A lot of the times, things don't happen as we want them to happen because a lot of people, a lot of things come and let us down, especially people. And once people let you down, and you have a lot of people letting you down, then most often it will break the consistency. But you, as an individual, you must tell yourself that this is where I want to go, and these are the things that I want to follow, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. A lot of the times when you start anything, the initial things that you see are not encouraging, and that's where you need a lot of consistency. You need to commit yourself to say that this is what I'm going to do, whether rain or shine, whether they love it or they don't love it, whether they agree with you or they don't agree with you. These are the things that I'm going to commit to do, and hopefully the things that you have committed to do are good things, are things that will bring improvement, the things that will bring value to others. They are things that will make you a better person. Once you set those goals that will help you and help others and help our community and help our country, then structure something and follow it through. Be consistent with it. Don't just let anything stop you. Don't just give up because you met difficulties, because you met challenges, because some people didn't agree with you, or it became so difficult. Because everything that you start, there will be difficulties. There will be challenges. There will be moments that you will have to just quit. There will be moments that you will have to say, have I not tried enough? As they say, So be consistent. Be consistent. Tell yourself. And for consistency, you need a lot of toughness of mind. And that's why I started with knowledge. A lot of toughness of mind. Life is not for the weak. As a matter of fact, life is not for the weak at all. If you want to build anything, if you want to start anything, if you want to become successful in anything, it's not for the weak. Many of the people would want to give up along the way when things get difficult. Many people would go for the fun, for the comedy, for the sports, for the entertainment. They will wait for God to do everything for them. And that's why when you're sharing things that will say that God will come and do it for you, a lot of people will show interest in that, because most people don't want responsibilities. Most people would want somebody to do it for them. Most people would want others to take the responsibilities, and they will come and enjoy the rewards, the booty, whatever comes out. That's why when you have party, you see people. But when there is work, very few people may show up. So you need to go for consistency, and you have to frame your mind like that. So my name is Kwabena Darko. Today I'm talking to you about consistency. I said that if you set a new dream, you've got to have activities that you decide on, that you have to focus on every day, every minute, every hour, every second, every month, every year. Maybe you have a 10-year plan to do massive project. You have to identify at least 10 things that you as an individual must focus on, and you must pay attention to. And the moment you are consistent with those activities, then don't worry about you failing or succeeding. You promise once you commit to those, you will succeed. Because that's life. It's a principle of life. Once you are consistent with the key things that bring growth, that bring development, that bring value, that bring increase, then you don't have to worry. You don't need a prophet to even say anything over you because these are the things that you have paid attention to. And once you're consistent, you're dependable, you're reliable, we can fall on you. Especially maybe you're an employee, if this year you can decide to say that I'm going to be one person that they can depend on, I'm going to be consistent with delivery. If they tell me that you have to bring the report Monday, they should be sure that you are going to get the report. If they have to deliver the project, they can be sure that you are going to deliver. Make yourself that person. Make yourself somebody that everybody else can say that you've been consistent. You have followed it through. You have not given up. You have been somebody who has been. If it's A, you have stayed with the A. If it's B, you have stayed with the B. If you say yes, you're going to deliver. You're going to deliver. You don't change in the middle of the game. That is consistency. And so I want to thank you very much to say that this year pursue something and make sure that you pursue it consistently. Focus on it. Pick the main ideas and build it. Acquire knowledge, become a better person, improve on your finances, on your relationship, on your business, and become optimistic about our country and about our continent. So I want to say thank you very much for taking your time to watch this consistency. Thank you very much.